At school, all my mates, none of them were into farming. I was sort of the odd one out. There was no ag at school or anything, so it was hard, but I'm just lucky that I met people along the way that helped get me into it. So yeah, I was brought up in town. My mum spent over 30 years in the shearing industry, and that was sort of my gateway into it. Just met a few key people that seen that I was real keen on farming and real passionate about it, and yeah, they just sort of helped me along. I'm Chief Whakaue, block managing Ohish in the East Valley. We're just north of Napier on the east coast of the North Island. This place is just short of 350 hectares, wintering about 1,200 ewes, 90 cows and 44 replacement heifers. From a young age I just knew farming was what I wanted to do. And then when I was about 10 I met Clem and Mickey Trotter. Clem was an ex-Smedley cadet. Told me about Smedley. Smedley would give me a good grounding coming from town, and it really furthered my career. My first year I was there was 11 cadets accepted. Met so many people from all over the country that still keep in contact with now. I remember I was driving around Woodlands Station there with Clem, and he just looked at a paddock and he was like, oh, those need a shift. And that really stuck with me. I remember just looking and being like, all I could see was a paddock of grass. And I was like, how do I ever get to the position where I can make that call? And it just sort of come. You just, over the years, you just learn more and more and you get a bit more comfortable. Start of 2023, I started here as a stock manager. I was worried when I took this stock manager's job on. I thought I was way out of my depth. Still swimming today. Still learning, every day learning something new. So just rocking in with an open mind and not being afraid to push yourself a bit and go in the deep end and have a crack. Because if it works out, and if it doesn't, someone's there to support you. You know, it's not the end of the world. The thing I love most about farming is the diversity. You know, the physical challenges, the mental challenges. You know, one day you might be out fencing in the rain and next day you're inside chipping away at bookwork. Like, there's just so much diversity in it. Every day's different. I've got mates up the road and in Tepahui that they've got their own farms, and we all sort of get together and help each other with the big jobs like docking and weaning and stuff. Just a good environment to be around, real supportive. They're a few years older than me, so you know, they're really where I want to be, where I want to get to. I was very fortunate to get the Smedley AGMARDT scholarship to attend the Outward Bound course on the top of the South Island. It was a wicked experience. Once again, networking. It was a group of 12 of us from all different walks of life. So everyone had their own view on things. What I took out of it was just team bonding, different levels, different people's personalities, and just that real group setting. Oh, the future for me would just to be lease and then lease to buy a farm. The big goal, the holy goal is buy a farm ownership, and bring a family up on a farm and farm well. It's one of my dreams is to share that exposure and help young fellas get into it, or young people get into it. Just sharing them what I seen at the young age that made it the clear-cut dream job. Put yourself in a position to be able to go out onto a farm, ask the questions, just get real involved. Someone will notice your passion and they'll be happy to help. A lot of people will be happy to help you. I'm going to argue that farming's the best job. That's my take on it.